Let's solve LeetCode 49, group anagrams. The idea is the following. You're given an array of strings and you want to group the anagrams together. An anagram is basically a word that can be arranged by using the same letters as in another word. So to make that clear, let me give you an example. From our input string, if we look at eat and we look at tea, they both use the same same letters, as well as if we sorted these two, we would get the same word. So you can see there's one E, there's one E, there's one A, there's one A, there's one T, there's one T. And the same goes for 8. There's one A, there's one T, there's one E. And so these three would be anagrams of each other. You can make the same word by using a combination of these three letters. Similarly for tan and nat, and bat is on its own. It has no anagram in this example, as you can see here. So the idea of this problem is the following. We want to create a hash map that stores the sorted variant of the word, as well as the anagrams of that word. So let's make that clear with an example. The idea is the following. We're going to have a hash map of string to a list of strings. And our list of strings is what's actually going to be our grouped anagrams. And so what we do in the problem is that we'd actually loop through this whole string array and look at each string one by one. So the first string is eat. If you sorted this, that would actually be A-E-T. When you sort a string, it sorts in alphabetical order by default. So the process would be the following. We check if AET was in our hash map, which right now our hash map is empty. And since it's not, we would add it. And we'd also create an array list, and we'd add the original string to our group of anagrams, because we can make AET using these three letters. So we would have eat. Then we'd look at T. If we sort T, we get AET again, and it's in our hash map. And so we would add it to our list. Now we look at tan. If we sort tan, it's ant, and ant is not in our hash map, so we would add it. And we'd also add tan to the list. Now we would look at 8. 8 maps AET. So we would add 8 to our list. Now we would look at nat. Nat maps to ant, and so we'd add ant to our list or tan to our list for nat. Now we do bat, and that would be ABT, and it's not on our list, and so we'd add it. And then we would add each of these to an array list, and that would be our answer. As you can see here. So the first step is we're going to create the hash map that we used in our whiteboard example, and that was a string as the key and a list of strings as the value. Now we're going to walk through the string array, and I'll do that in a for each loop. And now we're going to actually try to create the sorted string. In Java, the way I create sorted strings is I turn it into a character array first. Then I sort the character array. and then I turn it back into a string. And now I'm going to check if this is in the map already, and if it's not, I'm going to create the array list. So I'll do map.putSorted, new array list, and then I'll add the original string. And to add the original string, what you want to do is get the array list and add it to that and add the string to that array list. So we're going to do map.getSorted.add the original string. Now I'm going to return a representation of the values as we did in this example. So these are list of values individually. What the answer is expecting is those lists inside of a list. So what I'm going to do is return new array list of map.values. So this is nesting these values into a new list. And let's run that. And you can see it works. Let's submit it, and it's relatively efficient. So that is group anagrams. Please let me know if you have any questions, and leave any questions you have, like some future questions if you want a video on that. Thank you.